Hey, Battle Bill, here with another video. In today's video, we are running the most ridiculous possible moveset on Necrozma in Master League battles, and it works. Not kidding. So serious. Shout out to the homie Famocity, friend of mine, chatter in the Battle Bill community for the suggestion, the team comp, all the above. These are my battles. His idea absolutely cooks, and I'm so serious. I'm not joking. Shadow Claw Necrozma, Dusk main, obviously, because that's what we're looking at on screen, with Iron Head and Outrage. And you might be thinking to yourself, why? Well, I got a great answer for you. Not question, because you asked a question. I have a great answer for you, viewers at home. Sunsteel Strike, too much damn energy. So let's get our steel damage for cheaper, even if it's a little bit less energy efficient. We can get them off more. Pause. And then Outrage. There's dragons everywhere in this damn meta. Shadow Claw can hit for the super effective against the ghosts and the psychics. Outrage is going to hit super effective against all these damn dragons that we're going to see. And boy, oh boy, do we see them. And they get saw by our Necrozma with Outrage. We have a ton of success. I feel like I want to keep this on the low, but I just enjoyed this so much. And I really thought I was being trolled when I was suggested to run this. And then I just did another battle and got more wins. And I became more and more of a Ironhead Outrage Necrozma believer. And it's a good thing this YouTube channel's dead, because when I put out this video, not many people are going to see it. And word won't get around. So it's for you at home, the dedicated, loving Battle Bill viewers. You deserve this for sticking with me on this dead YouTube channel that uploads like 3 times every 9 months. Here is your reward. I'm serious. But any new viewers that come across this video, by all means, like, comment, subscribe, because this is the 3rd straight video. All right, Avalugg, Icy Wind on Dialga, big neutral damage. Nothing is gonna do enough to stop an Ironhead from one-shotting our Avalugg. Like, no, there's no debuffs in the world that are going to stop that double super effective goodiness to absolutely destroy our table. But we're going to get off a bunch of these to at least force a shield back, or keep alignment, or get alignment, because I don't think we have alignment. We get the shield. This is cool. I'm pretty sure I let Avalugg go down here, because now the Dialga is low on health. It's super debuffed, and I can hopefully get a bunch of farm. Instead, they immediately pivot, which is great for us. We're gonna throw this Outrage. I could have thrown on better timing. I could have gotten one more Shadow Claw in. Glug. Thanks for all the nerds at home. We still got the Palkia in here. Their health is still super low, and they still die. It didn't bite me that I didn't get the extra Shadow Claw in. And then we Dragon Breath down their Dialga, and that's a win. That's a match. Sometimes you don't need to be perfectly efficient, but you should be. I need to practice better habits. You should also practice better habits at home. Good lead in the next one. We got Necrozma on Dialga. We like Necrozma on these dragons. They safe swap into Landorus. You know, it's the other sneaky good pick on this team that really rounds out this comp and why it does so well in Master League is Sui and Avalugg. Everybody and their damn mother gets core broken by this. I'm not kidding. I wish I was kidding. They're so disrespectful to the Hisui ice table. It's just as tabular as the original one. Honestly, it's more tabular. It's not a word. That doesn't make sense, Bill. But it's provocative. Gets the viewers going. Icy Wind galore on another Dialga Origin. This happens a lot. We don't have a shield, so we can't shield. We do get off a good amount of chip damage because the Powder Snows, Icy Winds, they add up, doing solid damage to Dialga. Like I said, no amount of debuffing in the world is gonna make Avalugg survive this, so we die, and that's okay. We come back in with our Necrozma. They pivot. Is this deja vu? My, simulation? Is this the Groundhog Days movie? I feel like I've lured out so many O's with my Necrozma in the lead. We get the shield. Fantastic stuff. We survive a Brave Bird. Surely I threw on the ideal 1-turn timing of the 5-turn moves, and I will get to that Aqua Tail just in time. We'll take out the Ho-Oh's remaining health, and their last Pokemon is a basically dead Dialga, and we have a fully healthy Necrozma in the back. On to the next one. Bad lead. Avalugg, safe swap when you see a Ho-Oh. Palkia, safe swap when you see Landorus. Those are the main 2 things that are going to cause your Necrozma lead some trouble, and these are the main 2 answers that are going to be ABB to cover said issue. Now, this opponent plays really well, and I make what I'm told in hindsight was a mistake. I apparently should not have shielded that Sacred Fire. I don't know how things would have turned out. I don't know how well I would have eaten the Sacred Fire, but I would have liked to have had that shield later, and ideally the opponent would have stayed in, and then maybe I could have found some alternative route to my victory, whereas this is going to be one of the matches in this collection that I do lose, because, you know, your boy Battle Bill, he uploads losses. Don't let anybody else tell you differently. Outrage time. Dialga, bang, bye-bye. We throw on the proper timing because the Ho-Oh's coming back in. We're going to do 2 Shadow Claws. Psych, I lied. We're going to pivot immediately. And we got RPS. Now, I should have thrown 2 Aqua Tails here. I, was giving up. And then I decided not to give up, so you might have seen me click both of them. Either way, I should have thrown both Aqua Tails there. I could have gotten them both off. So that's also part of it. Listen, I was getting RPS, okay? I was getting RPS, okay? I might have been able to Shadow Claw all the way down. And I would have had an extra shield. If I would have thrown the Aqua Tails, saved the shield from earlier in the match, like I was talking about, I might have been able to Shadow Claw down and would have had a lot of energy instead of throwing this Iron Head. And then I would have had more health, and I wouldn't have had to worry about getting Incinerated down. I completely forgot what fast move Ho-Oh ran. I brain farted mad hard there. I'm gonna get Incinerated down here. It's gonna be GG's. That might have been my opportunity to turn that loss into a win. Again, brand new team to me. I ran for 2 sets. It was my last 2 sets of the day because Fossil Cup's kind of been annoying me, and Master League just got here, so I was trying to have fun, and I was kind of getting annoyed by that also earlier. The first few sets today of adjusting back to Masters was not my best moments, but I was introduced to this team, and boy, did my tides turn. Okay, also through Iron Head there. A lot of Palkias are shielding Dark Pulses regardless, so if you make yourself look stupid and throw the Iron Head first, they're going to shield it either way, and then you can hopefully land the Outrage because they're just not expecting it. They either think you're going to throw a Dark Pulse that they might survive, or they think you're going to throw another resisted Iron Head like a Bozo, but then they decide to pivot out, and we've got our Palkia lined up with their Ho-Oh. We're going to throw ourselves an Aqua Tail here. This is going to almost take out the remaining health, which is unfortunate because we do have to get up another shield here. We're going to then take down their Ho-Oh. We're expecting their Palkia to come back in, but I guess they're worried about maybe the Spatial Rent. Maybe they're worried about just taking the Dragon Breath damage. I don't remember where their health is at because I lose track of everything while I'm commentating. But they bring in their Landorus, and we'll take that. That's great. I mean, listen, we had another answer for their Landorus in the back too. But if you want to just let your Landorus die, be my guest. We completely obliterate it. The Palkia is still alive though. And come in with Avalugg. We want to get off these Icy Winds ASAP Rocky because we want to get the debuffs just so that, you know, hopefully, Necrozma can tank any potential damage that the Palkia might get to if it's able to 1v2 here. We get the last shield also, which is huge. I might have wanted to throw Rock Slide, but I think the Powder Snows, as you can see in the Icy Wind, would have done enough damage. And we still have all our energy from earlier. So even if they had an Aqua Tail, we were still gonna bang with the Outrage. GG, give me the dub. Love to see it. On to the next match. We got ourselves with Necrozma up against a Dialga here. This is also a match where we enjoy throwing Outrage. Outrage, Dark Pulse, neither of them are stab. Both are hitting neutral. It's just a heavier hitting move. It's obviously a little more energy too. I couldn't even tell you which one's more energy efficient. Somebody in the comment section, let me know. We shield there thinking it's a Roaring Time, and then it ends up being a Thunder. And I make a mistake here. I should have Shadow Clawed all the way down. I don't count 1-turn moves, so I got a little nervous. But after they chucked an entire Thunder at me, I probably should have said, hey, genius, it's going to be a while before they get to an Iron Head. They come in Landorus. We still do not want to stay in that. We don't want to get farmed. A Landorus farming us can still be a problem for our back line that is still very good against Landorus. They then pivot into Zygarde, and we are sitting in a voila. Beautiful. I don't know what I was going to try and follow that voila with, but we're in an amazing situation here. Palkia gets off 2 moves, it gets a shield, and another team comp disrespecting the ice table. So we're gonna basically let our Necrozma eat the energy. We also survived, which was really cool because we still had to move. I didn't want to get Earthquake by mistake, and then our opponent just says, nah, screw Earthquake, we're just gonna throw these crunches that are just not doing any damage whatsoever because it's a Zygarde, they're neutral and non-stab. We chuck an Icy Wind after farming a bunch, and this match is basically over. We have a bunch of residual energy. Necrozma's got to move in the back, and we're Powder Snowing them double super effective damage. You'll love to see it. Now, viewers at home, you might be sitting there going, actually, Battle Bill, glug, 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 pushing your glasses in between your ears and saying to yourself at home, This is where you're screwed, Battle Bill. What are you gonna do? You can't hit in the mirror with super effective damage. Well, that's why Necrozma's in the lead. They don't know I don't have Dark Pulse. They're gonna shield. And by the time they realize I don't have Dark Pulse, it's too late. Because I'm just gonna over farm here, and Ironhead's gonna take out their remaining health regardless. So either they commit the shield that comes down the CMP, it's the same damn match. If I had Dark Pulse, they didn't have Dark Pulse, or that happens. And then we go with Outrage here, hoping to surprise them, but they saw our moveset was wonky and assumed the wonkiness and shielded the Outrage correctly. But if that thing would have landed, I would have proved the most fantastic point in this YouTube video. I swear, I wish it did for the peak content. We pivot out though. We don't want to get farmed. We're worried about this Palkia because our backline with no shields doesn't really love it. And then our opponent makes a play that at first sight is amazing. I go for the more damage on their Palkia. They pivot and eat a super effective Rock Slide, which looks fantastic. But here's where I kind of screwed the pooch here. I shouldn't have thrown that Rock Slide. I'm seeing the win con now. I shouldn't have thrown the Rock Slide because the Avalic has no health. So I then make a further dumb move and I go into the Necrozma here, and I probably should have went Palkia to get a little bit of farm, but even that farm wouldn't have been enough. See how quickly they got to their move? If I just would have left that Avalic a little bit alive, and it would have taken me out, I could have probably Dragon Breathed it all the way down, thrown a Draco Meteor if I got enough health, or at least an Aqua Tail, did some chip damage, and then had my Necrozma in the back to finish it off, and that could have been my win con, but unfortunately, not what I did not recognize the severity of being down to 0 shields with an opposing Palkia. Next match, hey, look, we got Avalic up against another Palkia. We're throwing the Icy Winds. There are shields in this situation. I decided to shield the first one because it's going to do the most damage. I also decided to double shield. I need to stop getting rid of my shields this fast. Might be a consistent trend on why I don't win. I also thought Rock Slide a really poor time because they were going to obviously shield. So like that could have been like an extra debuff I would have gotten in. I at least get both shields back, but now Aqua Tail is basically going to take me out. So my only hope is that Necrozma core breaks whatever the heck their lead was, because I don't even remember at this point, and whatever their last mon is, and I'm just going to go for the farm down of the Sentry, Shadow Claw the living heck out of this Palkia. They're going to throw an Aqua Tail, but it's heavily debuffed, so it's really not going to do much damage to the Necrozma, and then we'll see what they pivot into. They go into Zygarde. Exhibit A, Outrage, being a good move. They then try to catch. They think they're cute. They're like, oh my god, Dragon move on Fairy. No! And we got Ironhead. We don't need Sunsteel Strike. Bang! Heavy damage. Throw another one. Bye-bye Togekiss. Yes, Sunsteel Strike would have one shot there, but I promise you, when their shield's up, getting off as many Ironheads as possible is peak. Promise. There, though, Sunsteel Strike Outrage might have worked, but, like, that's just so much energy between both moves. We come with our Palkia. Zygarde can't hit Palkia for anything serious because they're always running Crunch and Earthquake, and that is GG's for that match. Bye-bye till your walked distance Mon Zygarde. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Not really walk distance, it's more like route walking, but you know what I mean. Either way, hey, look, another circumstance where maybe not having Dark Pulse might bite me in the butt. Oh, wait. Watch what's gonna happen when I throw the Ironhead. They shielded, no way. Who could have predicted that one? Oh, me and Famasi, the person that suggested the moveset and the team comp to me. So we overfarm a bunch. The Necrozmas, I was gonna call it Zygarde. The Necrozmas always wanna leave without shields. And then we throw an Outrage and it lands and it's beautiful. And then it's not beautiful anymore. Because this Mewtwo has a shield, and I don't have shields, and it has a little bit of energy, so I can't even get that Aqua Tail off. I'm trying to figure out where it all went wrong. Maybe when I just started playing this mobile game, maybe I should have never played Go Battle League to begin with. Things were going so well. This match looks so beautiful. How did I screw this one up? Tell you how I should have pivoted to Palkia immediately, considering I'm down shields. And listen, man, it's very season 4 vibes, but Mewtwo with a shield puts in freaking work still. It can still definitely have its moments. That Side Strike hurt. They're gonna get to another one. None of them are running Focus Blast, but I mean, Psystrike's just going ham on me right now. And it looked like Necrozma was about to 1v3, and instead I got 1v3'd by a Mewtwo. I think if I pivot to Palkia immediately, get off an Aqua Tail, get the shield, I could have some play, because, you know, Necrozma is supposed to be a Mewtwo counter. Mewtwo's not supposed to counter Necrozma, even though Necrozma was almost dead. So not a great battle to end on there, but the point still stands. I highly recommend it. You give it a try at home. You let me know. Hopefully it works out amazingly for you, as great as it did for me, and hopefully we can kind of keep this under wraps, but still like and comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But like, hopefully people still get surprised, because I need to take this to the bank and hit legend already, because the season's kind of coming to an end. So yeah, on that note, if you can keep this to yourself, and I want you to share the content with other viewers. Just tell them to watch with their eyes closed. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your evening. Like, comment, subscribe there. Bye, guys.